Hello everyone and welcome back to Blox Location. We have some exciting things to talk about in this video, and the topic we'll be focusing on today is super weird Tycoon games to play in 2022. But of course, before we dive into the video, I've got a question for you. Have you all subscribed to this channel yet? If you aren't, then you're missing out on quite a lot here, so make sure to subscribe so that you'll always get the latest information about Roblox from us. Anyways, like I said in the beginning, let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Starting off with the first weird Tycoon game to play in 2022, we have Car Wash Tycoon. Car Wash Tycoon is a game about sitting in a car and going through a car wash. The game may not seem weird at first, however, it features voice chat. As we all know, most games that feature voice chat are often weird and interesting, as players are able to say whatever they want on their microphones. Based on my own personal experiences playing this game, you will encounter a lot of weird players, therefore making the game pretty weird as well. Next on this list, we have Miner's Cave Tycoon 2-player. Just looking at the game's name itself, we can tell that it's already going to be a weird one. Miner's Cave Tycoon 2-player is a 2-player tycoon game that took a lot of inspiration from Minecraft. The game is about protecting your base and attacking your opponents. Then again, this concept doesn't sound too weird, but the gameplay says otherwise. The game is heavily inspired from Minecraft, but the thing is, the gameplay is nowhere near Minecraft. The 2-player concept also ruins it for people because tycoon games are often played individually. That's also why the game has a horrible like-to-dislike ratio. Moving on to the next game, we have Obby Tycoon Bloxburg Simulator Adopt Me. Just by reading the name of this game alone, we can already tell that it's pretty weird. Obby Tycoon Bloxburg Simulator Adopt Me is a game that has nothing to do with either Bloxburg or Adopt Me. It's just a boring tycoon game. What makes it weird is that the game is designed to make you play for as long as possible. It's basically a horrible tycoon where the longer you play, the more money you earn. Also, you get to build a treehouse in the tycoon, which is extremely unrelated to the game's name. Heading to the next game on this list, we have 2-player Mansion Tycoon. This game has been visited over 4.5 million times, but it's considered weird because the game has 2.7 thousand dislikes in comparison to only having 900 likes. What makes this game so weird is that it features a 2-player system where 2 players will have to work together to build a mansion. The weird part about this is that most players that you encounter in this game are either uncooperative or just weird. You might even mistake them as a robot because some players won't even talk in the chat box. Diving to the next game on this list, we have Space Army Tycoon. Now, Space Army Tycoon isn't that weird compared to the other games on this list, but it is a very misleading game. If you take a look at the game's preview photo and compare it with the actual gameplay, you can tell that the game is misleading and is nowhere near to the preview photo. The game also has a very odd feel to it, and when you play Space Army Tycoon, you feel like you're playing a mobile game that's very cheap and of low quality. There's also not that many things you can do in the game, as gameplay photos may show like the game has a lot of features, but in reality, it doesn't. And finally, the last game on this list is going to be Poppy Playtime Tycoon. According to the description of the game, Poppy Playtime Tycoon is a horror adventure game and it features some spooky action, and your goal is to try to survive the vengeful toys waiting for you in the abandoned toy factory. The game sounds like it has an amazing concept, however, the way the developers executed it in terms of gameplay is not so great. First things first, this game should have been a horror game instead of a tycoon. The tycoon aspect really made the game feel a bit off and not very scary at all. The preview photos of the game are also very misleading, as people thought the graphics were going to be amazing. However, the actual game had graphics that were very underwhelming. Alright guys, so unfortunately this video has come to an end. That's gonna do it on super weird tycoon games to play in 2022. Since you guys have reached all the way here, I just want to remind you all to subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming Roblox uploads. Also, give the video a like as well, since it helps us beat the YouTube algorithm and lets this topic be delivered to even more people. And lastly, share this video with some friends so we can inform others. With all of that, thank you all for watching. We'll see you all in the next one, but until then, goodbye.